My name's Russel. I'm Director for National Reconciliation at Life Without Barriers. My mother's mob are the Natty family from northern New South Wales around Boggabri and Gunnedah. That's her country, and that country is very special to me. I started on the last day in August 2021, so that means I'm just over 18 months in the job. I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this day ever since I started at Life Without Barriers because I knew it would come eventually. What a fantastic location. If I could pick a place in Canberra to have it at, it would be in the National Portrait Gallery because I just love the building and the interior. So I think we've picked the perfect location. And here in Reconciliation Place, this is just a beautiful spot to be as an Aboriginal man. I just feel so good to be here. Nothing on a national scale like this. I worked mostly for the New South Wales government prior to coming across to Life Without Barriers. So while I was at Aboriginal Affairs, I did work on the OCA Partnership and Relationship Program instituted by the New South Wales government, and a couple of smaller projects, but nothing of this scale and magnitude. I'm intensely proud of the whole RAP, but I think the reform of the child protection system over the next 10 years is probably a complete landscape changer for reconciliation and self-determination for Aboriginal people. The ability to have control over decisions that impact directly on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people is an essential part of the reconciliation and self-determination journey. On a day-to-day basis, my job is to support my team as they support the rest of the organisation in moving forward. We've aligned it with an analogy of Life Without Barriers as climbing Mount Everest. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people within the organisation are there to provide them oxygen when things get a bit tough as they get closer towards the summit. The transformation project seems quite simple from the outset. It's about Life Without Barriers stepping away from providing care for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children nationally. That's going to be a major exercise and it will transform the organisation in a number of ways, but you know, it's a big slice of business that we're going to relieve ourselves of. And while we are transforming the organisation, we're also transforming the child protection system. We'll be transforming legislation. We'll be transforming Aboriginal community controlled organisations and peak bodies to help us adapt to this changing world and make this happen. It depends which sector they operate in. Large organisations which act in the child protection sector, I think their pathway forward is mapped out we will show leadership in that. But there are other organisations who are Stretch and Elevate RAP partners who know nothing about the child protection sector. We need to educate them on how they can help support us. We need to collaborate together on resources, but also collaborate together on our experiences in the past concerning racism and discrimination, and make sure that we remove them from our workplaces. I think people who are unsure of how to vote in the referendum should ask themselves two questions. One is, are they happy with the way that decisions are currently being made for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people when you look at the conditions that too many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people? I'm not happy with it. The other question you need to ask is, are politicians, bureaucrats and lawmakers here in Canberra better placed to make decisions on behalf of Aboriginal people that impact directly on our Aboriginal people? I think not. So with those two no's, I'm saying yes, you vote yes in the referendum and support it. Claire Robs, our Chief Executive, has issued public statements regarding our support for the voice and for the vote in the referendum. We are fully supported by our board. All of our executive leadership team are of the same opinion. So we're wholeheartedly 100% committed to support.